Do you know that 90% of what we worry about would eventually not ever happen? That means only 10% of what we constantly worry and stress about is what would eventually happen in life. Study further shows that 79% of the problems that come our way, we are able to handle it adequately. It's only 97% of our worries that are our exaggerations, misconceptions, and the way that we view life. If you are the type of person that is constantly worried, stressed, and anxious, then do stay tuned to listen to this video. Hi, my name is Bola. Thanks for joining me again on Insights with Lady B. If this is your first time of watching, please click the subscription bell so you can get notifications whenever I upload a new video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the act of worrying. I'm going to be sharing or explaining to you the default mode that we oftentimes, go into when we worry about certain things in life. I'm going to be showing you and explaining the 5 things or 5 areas that we generally worry about. But then I will be giving you tips or things to do to stop you from worrying. First, I need to let you know that there's no single act of worrying that can ever stop or change a bad situation from happening. If something is to happen, it will happen. But like I said, if it does happen, you are able to handle it adequately. So there's no need for you to worry. Worry is not good for your body. Worrying is not good for your mind, for your soul. Worry churns you up. It makes you disoriented. It makes you frazzled. Sometimes it can make you sick. Some people don't even travel because they are constantly worried that a plane crash will happen. They are worried about an accident that would happen. I know people who have cars but don't drive because they are worried that they will have an accident. What are the chances that that would actually happen? So 5 areas that we generally worry about is number 1, money. Yes, everybody, not everybody though, but people generally worry about money. Money issues. Worry about being able to have enough money for the whole of your lifetime. Worry about whether you're going to be out of pocket, out of cash one day. Worry that you might not be able to pay your bills. Worry about money is just constant. That's why you see everywhere people are doing teachings about how to actually make money, because it's a constant thing we worry about. Secondly, people worry about work. Work sometimes can be stressful, and so people worry because they want to be the best at what they do and they want to stand out. People also sometimes worry about gaining weight. We worry about gaining weight. We're conscious of our health, and so we want to be the best that we can. We worry about our health, especially because of the coronavirus. Last year, everybody's constantly worrying about their health. We're checking out, being conscious about our body, what's going on. And so it's a worry for a lot of people. And we worry about growing old. People are looking into insurance, lifelong policies. They want to make sure that their old age, they're well looked after. They want to make sure that everything goes on well. They worry whether, when they're not able to stand up well, or whether they'll be sick, what's going to happen to them. It's constant worry. You are not alone. That's general. That's what everybody goes through in life. These 5 areas, we would always worry about it. But it doesn't mean that it should stop us from moving on. We should never, ever let worry stop us from achieving our dreams, because you you have the capacity to actually solve those problems if it happens. But to be honest, worrying constantly about things that won't happen, most of the time it would never happen. I have this friend of mine who I look up to just because this person doesn't worry about anything. Anytime I'm fretting, I feel frazzled, I'm worried about things, this person would just ignore and nod their head and say, yes. And in my mind, I'm thinking, aren't they worried that this would go wrong? And aren't they worried that somebody will say this about them and it would affect them? They would even then ask for lunch or start eating when you start talking about things that you are worried about. This is something that I am trying to emulate. It's working for me. I'm work in progress, trust me. But this is some traits that I think we should all emulate. This person doesn't worry. Honest. All they do when they hear about things is they will deal with it in their own time. And I think what that has taught me is that constantly worrying about things will not change it. So I'm going to then share 5 or some tips that you can try to stop worrying. First, you need to identify why you are worried. Where is this worrying nature, this worrying habit? Where is it coming from? Is it coming from your past? Is it coming from what somebody has said to you that's constantly ringing in your mind? Somebody may have said to you, you will never make it in life. You will never amount to anything in life. I don't see you have good health. Some people were not born with health that's so great, and that keeps on playing at the back of your mind. Is that find out or identify where your worries are coming from. And do you really, or have you then believed what this person has said to you so much that it's a constant worry in your mind? What you believe sometimes may happen because you are envisaging or you are hoping that it would happen. 2, you need to identify what actually triggers this worry. If you're not working, obviously there'll be no money. So therefore, you will be afraid of not having money. If you're overeating, for example, yes, there would be that worry of putting on weight. So apart from identifying where the worry is coming from, you need to then identify what triggers it. What is triggering this worry? If I'm constantly eating and gaining weight, then I will be worried that something would happen. It would have eventually, I would gain weight. It would eventually affect my health. So you need to then identify, where what is triggering this worry for you. And if you find out that your worries are really baseless, there's no need to be afraid, it's false evidences appearing as real, then do a reality check. What I mean by that is you need to do grounding techniques. Look around you, check what you have. Why are you being worried? If you find out that there's nothing to be worried about, then appreciate what you have. Live in the moment. Enjoy what life has given unto you. Think about what you have at that point in time. If you have money now, enjoy that money. Spend that money. Spend the money. Buy what you need to buy, because you have the money to do it. Don't keep the money somewhere thinking maybe in future. I'm not saying don't save, but I'm saying don't let money rule over you. But then live your life. Do a reality check. Appreciate what you have. Be grateful. Live in the moment. And then you need to if you find out that truly there are some things that you need to deal with, then it's time to take action. Speak out. Find somebody to talk to. Find a community that can support you. Find a unit or somebody you can speak to. If you're worried about your health, contact a health professional. If you're worried about money, then you might need to get a job, or apply for some benefits till you get yourself back on track. If you're putting on weight, then act fast and stop. But if you're eating the wrong things, start to eat the right thing. Plan for your old age. If there's money now, you're working, plan for the future to take away all the unnecessary worries. So I'm going to encourage you today that you should take worry out of your mind. It is out of your control. You can't control your future. Thinking about things constantly doesn't mean that things will not happen, but worrying about it is what actually stops you or halts you from moving on. Worrying about things generally is what limits you from moving on in life. Thanks for listening. I look forward to your comments down below, questions. I'm going to see you soon. Bye-bye.